Welcome to 1651 in the historic Boston-Edison district. This is one of Detroit's most iconic and architecturally rich neighborhoods. And today you're going to take a look at one of the newest listings in this area. I'm Tegest Walker. I am a realtor in the Metro Detroit area, and I help people make smart real estate moves. If you're thinking about buying or you're curious about what your home's value is, please feel free to reach out to me. You can give me a call or text. My number is in the description, or feel free to click the link and schedule a call with me. Today, I'm going to be walking you through this 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath home that's been completely renovated and is listed for $389,000 and is 2,400 square feet. And the best part yet is it's just minutes from downtown Detroit, Michigan Central, and Detroit's Riverwalk. But without further ado, let's take a look at this property. Let's start out by taking a look at the neighborhood. Most of these homes were built in between 1900 to 1925, and a lot of them have a very colonial style or a two-door. If you become a part of this community, I do want to let you know that this is a very tight-knit community. They have the Historic Boston-Edison Association, which represents both Boston-Edison as well as the Historic Boston-Edison district. And they host a lot of regular events, and they really work hard to preserve the area's legacy. This is a very well-known area in Detroit that is known for very large and beautiful homes. It's very close to the Congregation. You can walk there, and what the Congregation is, it's a neighborhood cafe. They have live music at times events, so you can always go there and have a good time, especially throughout the summer. They are always having live music outside. You can go inside if you want a bite to eat, grab a coffee, and they have alcoholic beverages if that's your choice. Now, taking a look at this home, it was built in 1918, and it's a brick colonial. So we'll walk up. We have a covered front porch. This is great if you just want to come outside and relax after a day's work. So when you walk in, you can see there is an open floor plan layout. I love that. Great for entertaining. And then over here to the right, you'll notice we have French doors, which lead to a room that would be great for an office. Oh, there's a mirror. Hey. Fit check before you walk out. Okay, and this is what they have as the living room. I would probably set it up similar with a TV there. You do have a fireplace as well. And this would be just great for entertaining. And then you head back here. This is your dining area, 6-person dining. And it's really nice. They do have a bar area over here. So you can add like a wine cooler right there in that empty space. And then in the back, we have more French doors. I really love the pop of color that they gave in here, as well as that light fixture. So they went with a navy blue wall, and I really like it a lot. I think this is like so cool, just nice. Come back here, unwind, have a glass to drink. I don't know. It's giving me like scotch or whiskey vibes. Or you could, if you wanted to, you could even set this up as an office, but you have the office in the front. So I would just use this more as like a sitting, reading area. Even come back there in the morning with a cup of coffee or tea. Now we are taking a look at the kitchen. And so the appliances are included. You get stainless steel appliances. I like the two-tone cabinet color. So you have the wood at the bottom and then white cabinets at the top. And it's really nice. You get that additional space. Someone my height would need like a step stool to be able to reach that. But it is nice to have that additional storage. And then we can take a look at the island, which does have a waterfall edge quartz countertop. And then you have black hardware, like the black faucet, black hardware on the cabinets. And then this is where your refrigerator is located. Right next to it, you have what's going to be like a hidden pantry. So we'll just come back here and you can have more storage back here in this area. Maybe even add some more shelves just to give you more places to put things. And right here, this is where you have access to the backyard. Just for you to take a look at. And there's the neighbors. Hey, hey. Next, we are going to head, oh, can't forget, there is a powder room, half bath on the first floor. I almost missed it when I first came in. It's all black, which I think is so moody. I like it. And then you have black and white tile floors. And then, oh, look at that. That pipe is golden. I like that. Nice touch. A really funky mirror. That's super cool. Okay. Now we are going to head upstairs. And on the second level, you'll find 4 bedrooms. The 5th is going to be on the 3rd level. Now I do want to mention, they don't have luxury vinyl plank floors. These are actually engineered wood floors, and the same on the 1st floor. So this first room, it has carpet on the floors, nice ceiling fan in here. A very spacious bedroom, actually, especially for Detroit homes. And then the closet, it actually is deeper than it looks. So you'll just need to install a bar there for your clothes. All right, next, we are going to check out the 2nd bedroom. Pretty similar. And again, all the rooms are very nice size. I'm not sure if it's coming through on the camera, but they are a good size. Now this closet is not as deep as the closet in the room we just left out of. Here you have what could be a linen closet. And now here is the first full bathroom. Look at the design. Love the light fixtures and the mirror, as well as the vanity, wooden with quartz countertop. And then I like the shower. It's more like a teal color, and it has I like the different pattern style actually right there. You have the bigger tiles on the left-hand side, and then right here, they switched up the texture, the style. So you have pretty much like a 4x4 squares with vertical and horizontal rectangles throughout it. And then you go back to the bigger tiles over here. That's cool. I like the fun. That was fun. All right, now this is a primary bedroom, a primary suite. So you have an ensuite bath. So we'll take a look at this one. Now for the tile in here, they were consistent for the tile in the shower. Circular mirror. And then similar vanity, quartz countertop with a wooden base. And there is a lot, oh, look at this light fixture, that's funky. I like it. And here is the closet. Now, if you feel like this doesn't have enough closet space for you to be a primary and you will want to use it as something else, don't worry, the 3rd level will fit your needs. And I know if you kind of saw that, you might be wondering like, oh gosh, my neighbors with all this junk going on back here, but not exactly sure. But I do want to point out that there is a lot of renovation happening in this area. And then next we have the 4th bedroom. We'll take a look at the closet. So a little bit deeper. The closet that was the deepest was the very first room I showed. And so now we are going to take a look to see where this door goes. And so honestly, I would just close it off because there's no railing or anything here, and you don't want people stumbling out onto a roof and falling. Okay, now we are going to head upstairs to the 3rd floor. A lot of times this will be an attic area, and homes don't finish it out all the way. But with this property, they did. They went above and beyond. Look at that light fixture. So carpet floors, you have one closet right here, a lot of storage. So again, if you have a ton of clothes, this is probably what you would want to call your primary suite. You come in, there is a little step up to go to the bed area. I like that. 2 chairs right here. And then there's another closet as well, another walk-in closet. And you also have a full bath up here. This home has 3.5 baths. So again, they went with that same consistent theme. Quartz countertop. This one does have a different pattern to it, and then a wood base. And then again, they switched it up again. So they did similar tile on this side and this side. And then for the middle, they did something completely different. I like the vibe of this. With the overhead rain shower heads. Very nice. And there's also a bench here as well in this walk-in shower. Okay, so the last thing for us, now we are going to check out the basement. And I will note that with this home, not only did they update the cosmetic touches, they also went through and they completely updated the electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. So that's something nice that you do not have to worry about, because who wants to move in and deal with that? And then for the windows, most of the windows are restored windows. So you have a side door entrance. Now the basement, they did not finish the basement. And in Michigan, a lot of homes do have basements. Sometimes they can flood or have water damage. So you'll want to make sure if you're purchasing one that you get a home inspection just to make sure you won't have any flooding issues with the property. Now in this basement, not the coolest basement that I've seen, but it's a basement and it leaves space for you to finish it however you want to and make it unique. So they did a lot of the work upstairs, and in the basement, they're leaving that to your discretion so that you can get exactly what you want in the property. And down here is where your laundry will be. Some of their supplies from the renovations. And again, or you could just use this as a storage area if you wanted to. All right, now we're gonna take a quick look on the back, the outside of the property, and the backyard. Now we'll take a look, go into the backyard. You could add a garage here if you want to. There is definitely the space back here for it. Currently, there is not one. I think the back area leaves a lot of potential for you to design it how you want to. And we will notice there are some areas, even though this home has been updated, there are some areas where you can still add a little bit of a touch of love to it and just really make it your home. All right, that wraps up our tour for 1651 Edison Street and the historic Boston-Edison district. If you are looking for a home where it's in a neighborhood full of rich history, there's also things to do, a tight community feel, and an updated home, this might be the one for you. If you would like to see this home in person, or if you want to discuss your move, feel free to give me a call or text. My number is in the description, or you can use the link in the description to schedule a call with me. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Let me know what areas you're interested in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.